it's Kristen and it's April. I cannot believe it is April of 2021. I'm hopping live today to share a little bit about some exciting things that our team is doing this month. We always work very intentionally to do a lot of educational offerings for our team to really continue inspiring you on your wellness journey. And one thing that we usually do twice a year is we cleanse as a team, and April is the month that we have our first team cleanse. And cleanse is just a word that can mean a lot of different things, and so I want to talk a little bit about what cleansing is and really why we've found it to be supported. And then I want to just give you some basic principles and education around doTERRA's specific cleanse. And if you're a member of our community already, you know that we have a private Facebook group, and we actually have some amazing resources in there, including an ebook, that's what I have laying out here, that goes through all the details of the cleanse. And so we start our team cleanse on April 19th, and first I want to define cleansing and really talk about why it's important. So I believe that our body was created incredibly. It was created to heal and to function really well. And we've actually experienced that firsthand when my husband Tyler was diagnosed with autoimmunity, Graves' disease, and that happened. He was diagnosed officially 4 years ago in 2016 when we moved to Waco. And it was pretty life-changing for us when we found out that he was dealing with that. And the reality is right now there are 1 in 5 people that deal with autoimmune conditions. So when we talk about cleansing, what we're talking about really is supporting the organs that are in your body that are already put there to push toxins out of your system. And the reason we want our body to cleanse and detox well is because we're exposed to so many toxins on a daily basis. And actually, this is like some outdated research, so it's probably even higher than this now, but they have found that 84,000 chemicals are put into American food and products each year without safety testing, and ultimately that generates $763 billion in profits for the chemical industry. It's cheaper to put those sorts of things in products. It makes food last longer. It makes sense when you're in business, right? Unfortunately. So that's why we need to care about cleansing. And even for people that have already done the work to eliminate toxins in their home, the unfortunate thing is you go out and about and they're used everywhere. In the buildings you walk into, you smell the air fresheners and the fragrances that are in the air, and those get into your lungs, and those are endocrine disruptors. They affect your hormones. And so really cleansing and detoxing is just a way to up your intentionality around how you support your body's ability to heal. And so for a proper cleanse, it doesn't have to be really anything intense. And what we've learned through our experience is, number one, functional testing is so incredible and it's life-changing. And that was really what helped us so much with Tyler and the circumstance where he was in with his Graves diagnosis. But the reality is there's some people out there that either A, aren't at a place where you're able to prioritize that because it does cost additional money and oftentimes it's not covered by insurance, which it wasn't for us. Or B, maybe you're just not ready to up your commitment to your health in that way yet. And I've met a lot of people like that in this line of work. And the great thing around doTERRA's cleanse and doing work intentionally to get rid of toxins in your life is that it doesn't have to be this super expensive thing. It can be something simple that's just a part of your lifestyle. And really for me, when I set a goal of focusing for 1 month on cleansing and really supporting my body, I love it because it enables me to build new habits in my day. And so when our team does the cleanse, one of my favorite things is it gives me that month where I'm gonna focus more intentionally on my health. And that's gonna look like being more mindful of the foods I'm using to nourish myself, and then also my supplements and the ways that I rest. We actually have a sauna that we use, and I'll get in better habits of using that more consistently, or my workouts. It really just depends on the season of life. And that's what we really encourage in our team's cleanse, is that you personalize your wellness goals and do things that maybe force you to get a little bit more intentional in your health, and it's a little bit of a stretch for a month, but it helps you build new habits in. And every time you do that, it becomes easier to just live this way as a lifestyle. So in this ebook that I've created for our team, it breaks down all the supplements that are in doTERRA's cleanse. And I actually have them right here. So I was just gonna do a brief overview, and I'm gonna include this video in a little monthly email that I do for subscribers and for personal customers of mine. So if you're interested in receiving that, just let me know. I need to get a link set up and be real official like that, but I haven't done that yet. I think you can subscribe on my website actually, livingdropcollective.com. But so this is doTERRA's cleanse as a whole and what's all included. So the first baseline, like if you're thinking, I would love to support my body in its cleansing, but I'm not ready to go full out, I'll tell you the first things that are just like baseline supportive, and that is doTERRA's Lifelong Vitality Pack. It includes a multivitamin, an antioxidant supplement, and then an omega. And those things are just baseline to support your body, how it's meant to heal, how it's meant to function. And it is incredible, the testimonies that come from people just taking the Lifelong Vitality Pack. So then next up for baseline would be TerraZyme. And this actually is probably maybe one of my top 5 favorite products from doTERRA as a whole. This is a digestive enzyme, and this helps break down your food. And when you take it on an empty stomach, those enzymes actually go to work, and they're like little Pac-Men, and they help like break down other waste products and get them out of your body. Enzymes are used for so many different things in your system, but digestive enzymes in particular are really supportive because of how they help you to detox and break down that waste. And if you take them before food, for a lot of people, it can help with any like food sensitivities and stuff like that people will experience. If you're having like a full out allergy, obviously you want to avoid that food. But if you have just more of a sensitivity, like some people are more sensitive, say even with good quality dairy, and you're wanting to incorporate it, then, or you want to have it for like a treat here and there, like I will do some raw cream in my coffee, but if that ever is bothering me, I'll just take a couple of these digestive enzymes beforehand. And it like is amazing how it just helps support your body in breaking down the food. So the next part of baseline cleansing, this is just like foundational wellness in general, is doTERRA's probiotic. It's called PB Assist. And so if you were just wanting to tiptoe in to supporting your body's health and create some healthy habits, those would be the 3 main things that I would suggest: Lifelong Vitality Pack, PB Assist, and TerraZyme. But then if you're doing the full out cleanse, it incorporates 2 of doTERRA's Zendocrine products. So this is Zendocrine soft gels. It's literally essential oil and olive oil in these little capsules. And then this is Zendocrine Complex, and this is more of an herbal complex, and both of these are designed to help support different cleansing organs like your kidneys and your liver and your pancreas, all of those organs. And so during the cleanse, you take Zendocrine Complex every single day of the month, along with the Lifelong Vitality Pack and TerraZyme. But then the Zendocrine Complex you only take really for the first 10 days. And so the Zendocrine soft gels those oils in particular are packed full of really powerful antioxidants and detoxifying essential oils that help support your liver. And then the Zendocrine Complex, with all the herbal things that are in here, this in particular works more to help bind toxins and pull them out of your system, which is why you take this every single day throughout the month. And then the other main piece, well, there's 2 more main pieces of the cleanse, is in the middle of the cleanse, after you've kind of done this preparatory period for 10 days, then you would take doTERRA's GX Assist. And their GX Assist is specifically designed to help kill off bad bacteria, bad yeast, pathogens, things like that in your gut. And there are ways to get very specific about how you support gut health through testing, and we've done that functional work, and it's really powerful. And it's very interesting because as we've worked with functional doctors in the past, we've learned that a lot of the things that are in GX Assist are oftentimes recommended for specific types of pathogens in the gut. And obviously testing enables you to be a lot more intentional around how you're targeting your gut health. but I love GX Assist because it's just like a broad spectrum way that you can incorporate this in as a way to kill off those bad bacteria, yeast, and pathogens. So this has powerful oils like oregano, melaleuca, lemon, lemongrass, peppermint, thyme, and then it also includes caprylic acid, which is oftentimes used to kill off, again, all those bad pathogens in the gut. So you take this for 10 days, and then you follow it with doTERRA's probiotic at the end of the cleanse. And that really just works along with your diet to help reset your gut health. So the thing that I love about the cleanse is we personally don't recommend any sort of diet or food regimen, but we really encourage you to just focus on, again, nourishing your body through real foods and keeping that as simple as possible, but not overwhelming yourself, because remembering, like, stress makes like everything in the healing realm more difficult. So I would say when it comes to nutrition, my life has actually gotten more blurry and more gray in the last year around what is best for people to eat. And I think there's a lot of individualization that's required. But what I will say is if you have canola oil or vegetable oil in your house, you need to throw it away now. And don't do it during the cleanse and don't eat it ever. But otherwise, outside of that, just eating real whole foods is the best way to go. So the last piece of the cleanse is this DDR Prime oil, and this is a powerhouse. So this oil, to stay compliant, basically it helps to support your DNA, it helps to support your body and your receptor sites, and there's all sorts of fancy science terms we could use, but really this oil, the oils in here are just so powerful for supporting healing on a cellular level, which is what we all want. And so my husband actually takes this product every single day. DDR Prime is so powerful for healing, but this is incorporated as a part of the cleanse, and I love using it as a way to cleanse, again, a couple times intentionally throughout the year to just specifically support my cells and harness the power of plants in essential oils with products like DDR Prime. So this is all the stuff in the cleanse. And then of course you would incorporate detoxing essential oils like lemon in your water. But if you're interested in this and you're already a member of our team, then I really encourage you to check out our ebook. We even have like a tracker in here that breaks down which supplements you take on which day. And then we have a lot of guidance that we do through our team to specifically support you during the cleanse. But the big thing is to just have a plan, get your supplements on hand, get them all lined up, and then decide what ways you're going to intentionally nourish yourself outside of the supplements. Are you going to focus more on trying different whole food recipes? Are you going to focus more on finding ways to sweat? Are you going to find more ways to just like relax? Maybe you're going to do like intentional, like sitting down and relaxing time, like journaling, prayer, meditation, like something just for you to help support healing within your body. Maybe you're going to try to get 8 hours of sleep. For everybody, it's different, but the important piece of it is really just being intentional. Taking that option, like I said, for me, it's these couple times throughout the year with our team where we intentionally really focus in and look to make new habits within our health. So hopefully this is helpful. I'm excited for those of you that are going to opt in for the cleanse. And if you have questions, make sure you reach out. See you guys.